I'm mad. I can't even hide it. I was, but like sometimes I'll be having to like sit back and just think like I'm just like I feel like I'm just over it. Like I'm over everything. Just sometimes I just like close my eyes and I just be like just let it just be me. You know? I'm not okay. Yeah, I be telling myself that like I just need to like slow down. It's a lot right now. And like it really, really is. I just feel like I just need a reset. That's what I need. I need like a really good reset. Okay, this newness in my life is a reset. But it's just a lot going on. It's just a lot going on. A lot going on with me. And my stomach ain't never been this big in no motherfucking 6 weeks. Like, I think y'all just like have my stomach this big to just like remind me that I'm pregnant. Like, cause it's just and then like with my house, it's just a lot going on. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, this pregnancy is really different than my stomach because it's blowing up like this. I never dealt with this, like it go like flat and then you can tell it's like a little bump at the bottom and then like For real. I think I'll be lying, but wasn't it just like that this morning? Like, and now it was not this big at all. So it's just like, these skirts, it's just, oh, these skirts is awful. A full belly. You know how many times I ate before I got pregnant and my stomach never blew up like this? But anyways, it's not funny. It's stressful. And that's just not it. Like, I feel like I said it's spiritual. Like, I feel like that's the spiritual reason why my stomach is blowing up like this. That's number one. Number two, it's just so much going on. Like, I got a lot going on tomorrow. A lot going on after that. And I gotta figure out about going to school. It's just too much. It is a lot at one time. But that's just not even that. Like, all the stuff that I'm like, now that I like had a time to think, like really think. Sometimes the Most High just had me pull up to the side and just think. And as I'm thinking, like, it's just so the other house. Like, I wanted to go back today. But I'm like, I can't go back. Like, I want to go back and be there. But I'm like, I don't want to be spending money on DoorDash every day. Ain't no refrigerator and stove over there. I got a mini refrigerator up there. So I'm like, I'm trying to add it up. Like, okay, well, if I go back over there in a couple of days, I'll have some money. But what do I want to do about the refrigerator and stove situation? Like, I was feeling like, or should I wait to know like what's gonna go on in this other situation and see if I can get help from them from getting a refrigerator and stove? Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get I don't know if I want to, I guess I can get a stove, right? I can get a stove right quick. That's like 300, 400. I can get a stove. Refrigerators, like, it's like, now I have to reset. Now I gotta reset. And I'm like, this is the stuff I was working on across the street before I moved in there and I first got it like solidified. So I'm like, now it's getting close to where I gotta actually do the work again. And I'm just sitting over here, not doing nothing. But then I go over there and it's just like, I gotta find somebody to go in the basement and clean out the whole basement now, because I went over there and I didn't clean out that dog cage where the dog was at. She made a big mess in there. And then it wound up molding everything in the basement. Everything I put down in the basement wound up molding. And I didn't even know from me not cleaning up that dog cage, all that moisture. And I guess because I was not there. I don't know. Like, I ain't never seen it just mold like that. Or maybe it was a sign. Maybe it was y'all's sign to be like, yeah, the whole basement is molded. Like, everything down there is molded. The car seats, my equipment that I have for my sewing stuff, all my fabric and fringes and stuff is molded. Like, literally molded white mold just on everything. The bikes, it's literally mold on all the motorcycles. It's mold just, I'm like, I can't go in there like that. Girl, over here. That's what I'm saying. It's just everything just everything just so bad. And I just got rid of the goddamn dog, and now I got another dog. Like, and it's downstairs, and I had to, Craig train it, and it's just crying and crying all day long, and then it's pissing on the floor. Like, what the hell? How did I come up with the idea to get a dog? Or I'm doing the same stuff over and over again. I didn't even want the goddamn dog. I just wanted the dog for 1 minute. Why do I just buy stuff because I have a problem. Like, I really got a problem. I don't know. Because why do we get the dog again? Like, what the fuck? I feel like I keep doing this 1,000 times. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I think I got bored. I was getting bored. So, let's get a dog. I'm so bored. I want something to take care of. I was missing my family. And so I'm like, I haven't even mourned. I just had like 2 twins. I just like my impulse to want to like mother something. I don't know. And now I'm here, pregnant again. So I feel like I need this break. Now the break about to be over. And I don't know how to feel. Like, a lot of shit happened since my family left. Like, sometimes I'll be thinking, like, is this really my life? I don't even know what I'm doing. And I'm like, I feel like I do know, but I just make dumb decisions. And I'm not saying I don't even know. Like, I just feel like it's just like everything is just gone everywhere. Like, what the hell? I don't even know how I got here. I feel like I've been asleep. I don't know. I really don't.
Can you unmute me? All I said was, if you have all that stuff to do at your old home, why your husband can't help you? Like, if you have all that stuff to do, is he going to help you?
I don't think he want to go down there with Mo. I was thinking like I can just get that guy that I use to clean up my yard.
Well, you can't go down there with that mole, especially if you're 5 weeks pregnant. You need to get some professionals to go down there
Yeah,
and
I'm saying
clean
that's
that
what I'm
out.
saying. It's really bad. Like when I say like it looked like snow on all the stuff.
Right, because mold can kill you.
And I'm not gonna send him down there. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like I gotta reach out to
Well,
Rochelle and see if she can get that guy to come over there.
Right. Well, y'all don't go down there. I'm just saying about the other parts of the house. He can't help you in the other parts of the house.
Yeah, I haven't thought to ask him, but yeah, he
Yeah,
could.
because you can't do it by yourself. I mean, you are pregnant.
Me and him just got into it, girl. I mean, we just got into it bad too. Uh, I couldn't hold it, bitch. I couldn't hold it. I done bought a cigarette. Like I'm stressed out. My first cigarette in about 3-4 weeks. When you pull out the cigarette, it get deep. Okay. When a person stops smoking and they start smoking, like they hit that, they pull out that cigarette, it's deep, deep. And some shit I can't even talk about, but it's just like, I had a piece. No, I had a piece. I know I'm gonna save one of them. Gotta smoke it wisely. We got into a big argument, and I went east side. I went east side with Nike sweats, Jordans, and a tank top. It's just so much. We mentioned annulment and everything. Well, he mentioned annulment, but that's fine. That's fine. Talking about something he been waiting to see. You been waiting to see what? See, this is the problem. And I feel like I just feel like he just be just inconsiderate sometimes. Like I really do. And I just feel like this part of the marriage is when you really start to just start seeing like, okay, what did you accept? Like he is selfish. I'm talking about something, he a king. I told you that. I'm the one that told you that. Now I got you feeling like you a king. Now you can think you could just say anything to me. But nah, it's not that. It's not that. I feel like every time we get into some type of disagreement, I gotta come to him. I'm tired of that shit. I gotta come to him and come with some scripture and come this, even when he's wrong, he's never wrong. He's never wrong. And I have to come to him. And then eventually when I come to him, then I'm not about to keep on doing that. But you chase this 13-year relationship with a female that you found in videos of, really, and you still accept it back and you still fuck with. What are you talking about? And the girl don't have really nothing, not even nothing on me. Are you serious? And it just be so funny because I really pour into men. I make our brothers feel like they're worthy. And I feel like when you put so much into them and you be so submissive, that it's okay for them to, you know, like, be all narcissistic and shit. Like, you need to humble yourself. Okay, I'll be humble, but no, at some point, no. Exactly. And he really got his nerve. He really have his fucking nerve. For real. Exactly. And it's not all the time. It's not all the time. Like, it's just certain shit that he do that he just think he can just do and not like supposed to just kiss his ass 24/7. And I'm not saying he don't do stuff for me, but when you wrong, you wrong. Don't fucking joke with me like that. I swear to God, I will go straight poster on your ass. You don't disrespect me. After I sit around here being the best wife I can fucking be, and then to be so insensitive while I'm pregnant is the real reason why I'm going to fuck off. Because it's one thing to act one way, but you asked for this. Okay? Like, that's how I just don't, like, the fuck, I got kids. Like, it's just irritating me. I'm tired of me being the one to go back to him. I'm tired of that shit. And if I don't, at some point, let him know, like, okay, like, you know, at some point, I'm looking for a certain way that you treat me. Even in certain situations, these men swear up and down that they want to be men and be king, but they don't know how to humble themselves when it's time. Because I can pull up a scripture that you're supposed to treat your fucking woman. You're supposed to love on your woman as much as you love Christ. That's what scripture says. Christ, because he is the head of every church and God is the head of Christ. So about being one. Like, I just am, but I be so submissive. I be so submissive. I told him before I got pregnant what it was. I said I'd be sick all the time. I tell him I feel like I have a stomach virus, that I have to chew gum all day. 9 months, 30 days, every day I feel like that. I told him that. Like, that's how I know I'll be pregnant. I know my symptoms. I told you all of that already. So you decided now I know what we planned and all of that. I know what we planned, but like, and then I've been waiting on him. Like, I've been waiting on him to do what he said do. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what he say. Oh, you be telling me to come in the house. That's why. You be telling me to come in the house. That's why I don't go out there and face the car. Well, at the end of the day, I need the car. I need to go back and forth to figure out the stuff that I got going on in my life, my own personal life that I had before you. And I have a whole house that's sitting there that need to be taken care of. That's number one. Number two, we already at the end of this. And my family have to have somewhere to go that's solidified. I'm gonna make sure of that. And whatever you do is extra. Whatever you do is extra. So you fix the car, you work on it, and be like, okay, yeah, I do be so homecoming house. I do be saying I'm gonna be up on here. So freaking what? But he wanna sit up here and throw in my face. Oh, you're not gonna get fat. I don't want you to get fat. Let's work out. Oh, I don't want you sitting around. I want you to get up. I want you to do this. You're still a strong woman. We're supposed to be working on this. We're supposed to be working on that. Talking my son. He gonna make a disrespectful ass joke talking about something. Well, maybe you should get you a sister wife and call her on the phone, be asking her because I asked him to give me some motherfucking water. And he was just down the goddamn basement hiding the shit because the dog peed on the floor and he thought, because I was sitting up here and we were just over here. I was sitting up here eating my goddamn macaroni. I didn't know the dog done pissed in 4 spots. And he coming in the house, washing out his car. And so he like, the dog pissed in 4 spots. And then while he, it's so funny now that I look at it. I guess he was mad because I laughed at it. But he was like, the dog pissed him while he cleaned it up. I'm just laughing at him like, this is what dogs do. This is what they do. So I guess he thought that I was laying around and like I knew the dog peed everywhere. And I'm like, no. When I came in here, I was just on live. And I just making my macaroni. It was no pee on the floor. I didn't know the dog peed in 4 spots. So then I'm like, he get it up, put the dog in the cage. That's why the dog's still in the cage right now. So I'm like, okay. I went down the basement and I was looking for him. So I'm like, he cleaned up the mess, stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, the time is winding down for him to go to work. This is the time we spend together before he go to work. So I'm like, okay. So I go down the basement halfway and I'm like calling his name. Thomas. I go in the room. I don't see him. I look outside the screen door. I don't. So I'm like, okay, I do play pranks on him one day and be trying to scare him and stuff. But I told him I was really scared. I knew he was down there, but I didn't want him to pop out on me because that would really scare me. Because I'm not trying to be scared and I'm pregnant. Like, I'm not trying to be scared like that. And he's just quiet. And I'm just sitting in the middle of the stairs. Like, this is exactly what happened. And so I just go upstairs and I'm like, I'm by the screen door now calling his name. And I look up to the side. He was down the basement that whole time. And I was like, please don't do that. I want you to, scare me while I'm pregnant. I told you, Thomas, do not do that while I'm pregnant. He was like, no, I wanted to get you back because you thought it was funny that the dog peed on the floor. And then he started saying, so we had both sat on at the same time. After that, I sat right here, he sat right there, and I had my glass right there with about this amount of water in it. And I had linked up, drunk some water, and I had put the cup down. And I'm like, babe, can you give me some more water? And he said, no, you go get it. I'm like, so why you can't go get it? For real, babe, can you give me some water, please? He like, no. You just sat down like me. Why you can't go get it? So I'm like, he was like, maybe you should get you a sister wife so she can come over here and serve you for times like this, while you pregnant and stuff, and she could just help you out. Oh, I went in the room and started crying because I'm like, what? So you not gonna give me no water? And I just started going, and I went in the room, started crying. He went in the room, so he came in, are you crying? He didn't apologize or none of that. So he started getting ready for work. So I'm like, okay. I'm going to different rooms, slamming doors hard. Because at this point, you just saying you don't give a fuck. And you think that you can mention another woman. And the whole thing was, he talked about something. He don't want me to get lazy. I told you wasn't about to get lazy. You being lazy. But he the one that bagged me not to talk about another fucking woman, not to even talk about no sister wife. Begged me for weeks. About to walk out the door and pull his pants up. Because I mentioned another motherfucking woman. And so he was decided to mention somebody, another woman, while I'm pregnant. And I wasn't being lazy. If I'm the lazy one, you would be cutting the grass when it need to be cut instead of letting it all the way fill up to the goddamn top. And now you want to have your people come over and cut it for you when you could do it your damn self. And that car could have been fixed. You're the lazy one. Got me some salmon. I think I deserved salmon and we were just damn near sexing for 2-3 hours straight. Shit, I'm hungry. It's just irritating, like. And these guys they be wanting to be kings, and I know that's my husband. I get it. But stuff like that just made me go off because, like, why would you sit there and mention another woman to me? And then I asked him for some chicken when I woke up and he cooked it. And he usually don't do that. That was the first time. No, that was the second time he cooked something for me since the time that I've been with him. Other than that, so 3 times. But he made some fries. Okay, you put some stuff in the goddamn thing and you put some stuff on the grill. I've been cooking since we met. So I'm like, okay, I linked up, grabbed the glass, and linked back. But, okay, so what? You could have got me some water. And then to mention another woman and something you want me to get lazy. This ain't no goddamn Love and Hip Hop. I ain't Erica Mena. And you sure in the hell ain't no Safari. I'm going to get big and fat and healthy carrying my child. Since you want to act like that. Nose going to be spreaded. Get ready for the shit. And you want a boy? Oh, I'm going to be about 200 pounds. That was the last time. I was 194. Started at 150. I extra gained. These men not carrying these babies. We are. So how insensitive? How fucking insensitive? And I'm lazy, but where else do we gonna go? Where we gonna go? To the corner store? We gonna scroll up the street? We don't really go nowhere. I don't even beg you to go nowhere. I don't even ask you to go nowhere. I just be in here chilling. I'll be bored. What is it left for me to do? I clean up the bathroom. The bathroom ain't gonna need to be clean every day. I wash the dishes. I guess he used to me washing the dishes right after I cook. But then, nigga, when I came here, you left. I woke up to some bowls in the sink. So we know I knew that day. And you ain't have to wash since, unless you snuck and did it. That you leave stuff in the sink. I'm talking about the dishes that I use after I eat. And I'm not about to go in there and wash everything after I eat. I'm sure that he used to me doing that, and I guess now that I'm not doing it, but I'll probably wash the dishes like 3 times a day. Or 2. Depends on what we eat. So now I've been washing them like twice. So what's wrong with it? I'll wash the dinner dishes, then we'll go in the middle of the night or we'll be up late. And we'll eat some ice cream or eat some cake, something like that. A quick snack. Bowl can sit in there until the morning. I already washed it. And just only a freaking bowl and a spoon with some water in it. Like, that's how I feel. Is that it? Because if you had a problem with it, you could have watched it. So some of that is your stuff too. Shit. I'm just getting the attitude right now and I'm venting. So I went off on him. I went all the way off on him. I went so off on him. Yeah, I sure did. And poured out all his coffee that he made for work, all his vitamins, all that. Now, go to work thirsty. Now, so much for you having your coffee and your beverage. And I threw away the Sonic drink. I got him too. Oh, you thought you was gonna go to work refreshed. I needed a refresher when I was sitting on this damn couch. So now you go to work thirsty. Yeah, I guess he's gonna be sleepy. I guess he was gonna be tired. Like I was tired earlier when I didn't want to get up and give me something to drink. I could have, but you said no. You do it. Maybe you should ask your sister wife to do it. Get a sister wife and have her do it. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Because if she my sister wife, that means you gonna be fucking, right? What make her my sister wife? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? All my east side tendencies and my spider senses tingle. Now I can be virtuous, but if you be disrespectful, I'm gonna be disrespectful. See, they want us so-called black women. They want to give us these names, okay, and these narratives and put these tags on us. When we sit over here, be submissive and be all nice and shit, but then when you say stupid, dumbass shit like that, then we're wrong. No. And I told him and apologized, and he said he not. Oh, you not? Oh, well, you going to work thirsty. You're going to work thirsty. You better stop at McDonald's. They open 24 hours. Go through the drive-thru. You will be there on time. Still. See, they don't want us to act like that type of wife. You don't want me to be that type of wife, but when I'm being submissive to your ass, getting up, cooking and cleaning and washing and scrubbing and sucking and all that other shit, then that's okay. When I'm just, oh baby, oh, we okay. When I'm gone and washing your motherfucking clothes and shit like that, ask me that I wash your work clothes and got mad because I left them in there 2, 3, 4 hours and I folded them. Oh, you want that shit done on time because it's not something I used to do. So let me stop doing some shit that I do for you. Like I told him, you better start getting used to it. Because if you think that all the shit I do for you, including the sucking for 2 hours, then your ass, okay? You think I'm not about to get no water? I don't care if I ask you for water 4 times a day. You know I'm gonna get you water 5 or 6 times a day. So if you think, why y'all some 2 hours? I'm like, it's just too much. It's just too much. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh my God. If I'm gonna get you water 4 or 5, 6 times a day and cook for you and do all this stuff for you, I don't care if I ask you for water 4 times a day. It's not that. Girl. Talking about something no woman ever made him climax from that. So I'm chilling up here trying to be the fucking Olympics winner. God damn. And you can't get up and give me no water? Now, as I was saying, I don't care if I ask you for water 4 times a day. You know, if whatever you need, I'm going to get you without you even having to motherfucking ask. It's going to be done. Okay? So what would be the problem with me asking you for some water? And you going to call me lazy? I'm like, this is supposed to be a marriage. I don't give a fuck if I just sat down. You my husband. If I ask you for some water, and especially if I'm pregnant and we gonna spend the rest of our lives together, it should be no problem. Like, it should be no motherfucking problem. So I said, So when we gonna we gonna have to start nipping this in the bud, because like, you think I'm not gonna have no privilege in this relationship other than you being nice? Okay, this is part of being nice. It should be a no-brainer, a no thought for you to go grab the water. That's what I'm saying. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a wife. And I feel like, why are you counting the things that you do for me? Because I think he's been counting ever since he got up and made me that chicken, because that's something he never did. And got up, made that salmon and then got up that morning and made me the chicken. And I have been asking him for stuff to do lately. But I never do this. So I've just been asking them and stuff like that. Of course, I still do what I'm supposed to do: cooking, folding clothes, stuff like that. Let me start counting. Shit, it's been like 4 hours of suck today. 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. Let me start motherfucking counting about what I do. I just folded your clothes. I just cleaned out your bathroom. Braided your hair. Let me start counting all the shit that I do as your wife. But if we act like this, we're distasteful, we're ignorant, we're low class, we're low vibe. And then he walked out the door. I told him, so you're not going to apologize? I'm like, you better not walk out that door and then apologize. And he walked out. I said, if you walk out that door and not apologize to me, when you gonna come back to a different house. And he still walked out. And he said he a king. Who the fuck told you that? I did. I the one that told you that. Because you didn't even believe it before, and now he's sending me a text message. He at work. Took me and I'm still going to text you when I get to work. Okay. I'm glad that you think you a king. I'm glad that, see, this is the problem. Then when we get the nut and the fuck up, we're the wrong and ghetto ones. We're supposed to always have a caliber about ourselves, a certain type of dignity. And at any point, we're not supposed to act a certain way. Right, we're just supposed to clock it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do that. And he was like, okay, I don't care. Do it. Like, he just act like he just don't give a fuck. I'm like, okay. So you want to fight fire with fire? That's what you want to do? And see who come up on the that's how far you want to go. And then he came here and I was like, and then I actually called myself humbling down a little bit. And I'm like, he like, why you keep saying my name and stuff like that? I'm like, maybe because I love you and you're being insensitive. So I think you should apologize. And he still didn't apologize. I'm like, okay. Okay. And I am. So it's just like, I don't know. I can't take being disrespected. I cannot take feeling like this is what I have to go through for the rest of my life. Right. I'm like, you are so egotistic. You are an egotistic, narcissistic scum. That's what you are. And it is so distasteful when men act like that. When men act egotistic, it is like the most dumbest. It just make you want to just nut the fuck up. Like, it just make you want to just like, if I can stick my nails in your skull, I would do it. But you lucky, because I don't want to go to motherfucking jail. Like, it's just so distasteful when a man act like that. Like, I just hate that for him. No. See, girl, and I'm going through these hormones, and I got this stuff going on tomorrow, and I got to figure out what's going on with this fucking house and getting to school. This is not the right time. I feel like I'm already dealing with other shit. I can leave. Yes, I can leave. But I'm like, damn. He could have took me home today. But I'm like, okay, if I go home, I don't have no fucking car. I'm gonna have to spend my last couple of $100 that I got just on food for the rest of the motherfucking week. Ain't no refrigerator, ain't no stove there. It's mowed down the motherfucking basement. So I can't cut on no air or no heat if it get cold. And just, that's why I was thinking in the room, like, what the fuck is I'm about to do? I'm like, I'm forced to stay here. Sometimes you just need space. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I don't love him. I'm not even going to say I didn't overreact. But I didn't overreact. I feel like I didn't overreact because how he was acting, he was just being a jerk. I feel like he was just being a jerk and very insensitive. Like, very, very insensitive. And I feel like at some point, a woman's supposed to act like this. If he don't think a motherfucking queen don't act like this, talk about a king. Okay, or a wife, at some point, we be all sweet and stuff like that. But when we say something, we mean something. We mean exactly that. And our husband's supposed to motherfucking know that my wife is not playing with me. You better know what type of fucking woman you married. If you think you're going to just get whatever you want and I'm not going to get shit, I got to just be the puppy in this? No. Hell no. Like, I always got to come to you and say, I'm sorry, even when you're wrong. I'm never supposed to get an attitude, never supposed to get mad. I'm never supposed to have no emotions with the shit you do wrong. Never. Please. Only thing I say is, oh baby. Now let me use the voice. Oh baby, I can show you where it's at in the scripture. Be all meek and gentle. Oh darling, I can show you. Do you want me to show you where it's at in the Bible? I can show you. It's in the Torah. Gotta keep on coming to him all walking on eggshells and shit. Like, just really treating this man like he a king. Because I know my husband. And if I say any other motherfucking way, he gonna feel some type of way. Because you see it all in his face. He feeling real crunchy when you correct him. Like, only time he let me get away with that shit is when we playing the game. And I can feel his energy when I look at his face sometimes. Like, the fuck. I be having to be, okay, no, babe, we just playing the game. Just remind his ass. Girl, don't be throwing shade. I swear to fucking God. Like, I'm not the only one. Like, he is just so fucking narcissistic. Like, he is. No, he a Gemini. And it ain't even no, it's not even no shade that's like bad. Like, it's not like a shade, I want to talk about you shade. It's a shade, like, I don't give a fuck type of shade. And then the whole trip, they telling me like, yeah, because they was getting into it with the people at McDonald's, because it was real racist in Kentucky and Tennessee, driving through those states and stuff like that. And they were just getting into it with the people. Like, every time we got time to go somewhere, they was looking at us. They were, well, not just them, we was all feeling it like it's just too much like going on with these people in this Kentucky and Tennessee. Like, they do not like black people. Like, every time when we walked in, all eyes was on us. Like, all eyes was on us. And so he was like, yeah. And they kept saying it's like, yeah, you know, time is here. We lucky. We just appalled because he will F around with it, call them a B. And then I heard him like, yup, I would have said da da da. And that was the first time I heard him talk like he's a Detroit West Sider. But it's kind of kicking in now because he want this beard with these B's, and he always like these old school cars with the rims. That's what he used to drive when he was in the city, right? So I'm like, okay, you got another side to you. I keep telling him that. I said, it keep coming out when he listens to Earth, Wind, and Fire and shit. I see Judah, all that gas, sweet shit. This time is the real. He got another fucking side of him, and this nigga is the nigga. I know a nigga when I see one. And I just be sitting back and I be watching. I just be sitting there and I be like, your voice changed too. Your voice changed too. Your voice changed and your attitude. He just be on no. When I first met him, he's had on a little plaid shirt. Shorts, the little long sleeve shirt with the hoodie and the bow and the arrow necklace and shit like that, and the braids, looking all like he was just this nerd. Just this goody boy. But then is a certain stuff that come out of him that's masculine, and it's not what I was thinking. Like, I'm like, and I keep telling him that. But that other side is older, so it's not like it's like, I thought you it seemed like he's unexperienced. You know, he ain't tried Wendy's. He ain't did this. He ain't did that. He never got this sexually. He never got that sexually. He never been here. He never been there. All this stuff. And I'm thinking he just this, you know, only been with 2 women and all this other stuff, right? But then these certain signs come out that's nigga, and I just be like, it just behooves me. It behooves me. And it's like, so when they were saying, he used to tell me like, you know, he'd tell me like, I used to be this certain type of guy growing up. I cuss somebody out. My daddy used to tell me like, he used to be buff, like a football player. He used to be muscular, way muscular than what he is now. Like chunkier, like just thick and stuff like that. So not fat, but he used to be like thick. Like really, really like stacked. Okay. And he said his daddy told him to lose weight, to calm down, don't be so angry. He used to be this angry person, just cuss somebody out and all this other stuff. And now I'm just starting to see, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's not, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's bad and good. Shit. It's both. Bad because I didn't expect it. Bad because I didn't expect it. And it's just the way he is and the way I am, that means that I will always have to submit to him. Always. I would never be able to 100% always get what the fuck I want. And I never been through a situation like that. And I don't even think what I want is a bad thing. I think it's very reasonable for you to give me some goddamn water. Like, I'm just saying, we're gonna be 50 together. You know what I'm saying? What you think? You gonna be sitting next to me? I'm like, babe, you gonna give me some water? You gonna tell me no? Because you used to me getting up, getting my own shit. This the first time you ever heard me say, give me some water. He not used to that. Shut up. The dog is fine. The dog is 8 weeks. The dog cried every time we're not around it. Okay? Every night, all night. It's got a problem. Shit, it have a social. You can't go away from it. It just cry all the fucking day like a goddamn newborn baby. One of them dolls, one of them practice baby dolls. That's what the fuck the dog do. If I go in the back room right now and shut the door, I guarantee you this motherfucking dog gonna start crying. You wanna see? You want me to let the dog out and then go in the back room and shut the motherfucking door? It have some separation anxiety. Shit. God damn. I had one dog like that about 7 years ago. Motherfucker used to tear up the blinds every time you leave. To tear up the whole house and be crying. They had to call the Humane Society. When dogs have separation anxiety, they probably need a shot or something. Shit. You know they have to have cures for that shit, right? You know when the dog has separation anxiety, that's the actual motherfucking illness in the pet. Damn. I should have got a 1-year-old dog. I done started all the way over to 8 weeks and shit. Now all they do, when you get a puppy, it just piss. It don't never stop pissing. It piss all day. It don't even be thirsty. I mean, it don't even be coming from him drinking some water. It just, where the fuck you getting all this extra piss from? I know I didn't give you no water within like 3 hours, so I got you on a schedule. You get water 3 times a day. So why the hell is you just constantly pissing? And so where it's like a newborn baby. And here go me. Come on, baby, let's get a dog. We supposed to have got a cat. It wasn't even supposed to be no damn dog. He said the same thing. When the hell did the dog come? We supposed to been getting the cat. Oh yeah, the reason why I said we couldn't get a cat is because I said cats be everywhere. They gonna have fur all on the couch. I can't change the litter box while pregnant. And all on the kitchen counter. Hair gonna be everywhere. They're gonna be scratching up the couches. Even when we got cat posts, they still scratch the couches. They're gonna be scratching on the side of the walls. I mean, it's just, oh my God. So now that I'm about to go to my other house, I still haven't thought about how I'm going to survive there. Any ideas? Look. Came right in here just to take a damn piss. I know you're not moving on the... This is what happens when we listen to the live. Dog was perfectly fine. Perfectly goddamn fine. And came right up in here and took a piss. Now I should put you right back in the cage. Hey! That's about to sit there until I'm done with my Lucy. And when I go back to my other house, he can keep the dog. I'll come back and visit. Nobody don't give a fuck about me. So when I feel like I'm neglected, I gotta go back to my Detroit shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go back to my mind, my mode, my time where I just me now. Okay, where it's just me again. I gotta separate from everything else and get focused on the real shit at hand. Okay? And he just took a shit. Great. So, welcome back. Back again. Angelic's back. Tell a friend. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Na na na. We going to the other house. I done gave up the Wi-Fi over there. I gotta see if they're gonna let me return the equipment. They told me to return the equipment about 30 days ago. Or I was gonna have to pay $250. But I still got it, so hopefully they'll let me return the shit. Girl, that's not even the problem. Like, the problem is the damn vehicle. I feel like that's the reason why. I feel like secretly that's the reason why he ain't want me to. He took his slow time fixing the car. I feel like he's wanting to keep me in the house. Poor dog. This dog over here living his bestest life while I'm fucking struggling trying to figure out how I'm gonna get the mold out the basement and get a damn refrigerator and stove. The same refrigerator and stove y'all said I lied about 2 houses ago. Still ain't got the goddamn refrigerator and stove. The same refrigerator and stove y'all said came with the goddamn house. I'm just trying to figure it out. We went through a month of y'all investigating about some goddamn refrigerator and stove, and I'm still with the biggest problem at hand. I don't got no refrigerator and stove. Damn. Well, I'm over here cooking fish and shit. Just forgot about the other life I got. And it's just sitting over there just dangling. It's just like, hello, you forgot about me. I'm still here. All your stuff is still here. What you gonna do? When you gotta do what you gotta do. Girl. I don't even know how much I need. But last time I checked, a stove cost like $3 something. Unless I get a white stove for like $2 something. For like $2.50, but it's gonna have a couple of motherfucking rust spots and a missing owl. I was at least trying to get a black stove. And then the refrigerator costs $500. Matter of fact, the refrigerator costs $700. I could probably get it for $625, and I call everybody on Marketplace. I call every local place. So I supposed to have been working on that 2 months ago. That's why I just be having to reset and be like, God damn, so much stuff happening so fast. I just still got all this other stuff that I need to work on. Like, all this stuff is coming down on me at one time. My family about to be back around me. I ain't got nothing put up. I ain't got nothing. Asking to see the house. I gotta go fix the motherfucker up first. How my family gonna be around me and the house is still packed in boxes and bags? Oh, I forgot. I was doing this pee and doodle on the floor. I forgot. Girl, I'm over here stressed out. Damn. Why? He didn't boo-boo. He just peed in that spot. It's just, oh. Move, because I don't want to play. I just want to fix the stuff that I have going on. And then that white guy came over there on a bike. And he wasn't far away from that. I think it's way farther. The new house is way farther than my other house. So I don't know how he gonna get over there. I really don't. So, girl, child support. Forget a damn child support. I'm talking about the stuff that I have to do. That's what the hell I'm talking about. Shit. Well, I don't really have that much stuff to do. Actually, I did like a really good start in the house. That room is all filled up with clothes, and all the clothes are separated. So all I gotta do is just put the clothes in the room. Everybody else stuff is already in their room. I just gotta take the mattresses upstairs. I gotta take that little small couch piece and some more containers. Everything goes in that vanity. Everything goes is in its right spot. And just unpack the kitchen. So it's not like I got too much work to do. Then I had to figure out like the nails I'm gonna screw, the paintings in, the pictures up. What the hell? What was that? I guess he locked the door. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to wait until the government, get me this stuff. Because I still have to be over there. And it just don't make no sense to go there and keep coming back. Like, I literally would be closer there to go to school over there. So, shut up. Girl, I still gotta have revenue so I can get what I want. Like, I gotta, stuff to do. Like, if I wanted to create my own business, I got that stuff too. But I feel like me getting my education is just something I wanted to do. I just be talking shit. But I'm still gonna get it. Focus on one thing at a time when it's 10 things to do. Shit. I just feel like I'm alone. I really do. I mean, he called him. Me and him not talking right now. I feel like even though we're married, we still alone. Why? Because the way me and his marriage is set up, I'm supposed to, bring in revenue. Like, I'd always said that this is what I wanted to do. I didn't want no man to take care of me. And although he could and he would, if it was like that, but I don't want it to be like that. Like, I still got so many different ambitions that I want to do myself. Like I want to make sure that I own a house. Me. I want to do that for me. Like, I feel like, I love my husband and all that other stuff. But when we get into these arguments and stuff like that, and even if these arguments are fixable, like, the more we argue or the more we have a disagreement, the more, like, I'd be like, okay, and I'll go back into, like, okay, married and all this other stuff. But now I just clocked out. Like, I'm not even there no more. Like, I'm not. It made me go back to my old self because I feel like I was too open. So now I'm back to my old ways, meaning I'm about to go back to me surviving for me. Like, I don't want to live my life surrounded by somebody else. And I thought I did. I thought I can handle that. But it's not me. Like, I want to do shit for me. Like, I do. And beyond what y'all say and all what I tell y'all, like, I still have a backup plan in my mind about just some shit. I just knowing me, like, you know what I'm saying? I have a family, and I said I would never, ever, ever be like my mama. I would never, ever, ever be like my daddy. I would never, ever want in a situation to be like, I chose something over my family. Like, so that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like I got this call from the school, but I don't know. I guess we got caught up in doing other stuff. Like, I got this on the 17th. So the 17th was how many weeks ago? We've been doing other stuff. It's the 28th. So it was last Monday. So we had a week go past. And I don't know what we did this Monday. Oh, he was off that week. That's what happened. When I got the call on the 17th, no, he was just going back to work. And we were just coming back from vacation. So I feel like that week was just a whole, like, a reset, I think. Him getting back to work. And then now in this week, that was our Sabbath, our first Sabbath with him going back to work and stuff. So yeah, that was our first Sabbath. Oh yeah, the day is 30th. So that was our first Sabbath of him going back to work after vacation because he was off the week before. So I think we was just getting back to, like, him going to work, me getting up, stuff like that. I'm looking at the calendar. So then this week passed, and I think we was just talking about, like, the pregnancy, talking about the stuff that we need for the next month, making sure that we finally got the P.O. box, stuff like that, getting the keys for that, because we had to run to different places. So
Hi, this is Miss
I got this voicemail.
Robertson, Wayne County.
Hold on. Let me mute it and unmute it.
I was wondering if you can please give us a call. You a call in regards to obtaining your GED, and if you need classes, we will be happy to provide you with those classes to finish so we can move you forward into Wayne County Community College District. Again, the number is 313.
So I got that call, and I supposed to have called her back, but I'm like, just to see what classes, because I guess she knew, because I was like, why they calling me? But I was trying to get my GED because I had went up there. Then I had took those 2 classes and I failed because I only need 2 more classes to pass to get my GED. But I had failed. So for her to just reach out to me out of nowhere and be like, if you want to get some classes for them last 2, just come. But I never called her back since the 17th because I'm like, well, what is we about to do with the car situation? And we just got distracted. Like, I just got distracted. So today I was tired and stuff like that. And he could have, though. He had time. He could have went out there and fixed the car. He didn't. But yeah, he went out there to wash his car. But why do I need to be awoke to remind you that? Like, if it's something that was important to you, you would have did it. Like, you did it. You fixed your car. But you didn't fix the car that you said you was going to fix. You fixed half of it one day. You took a month to work on the front of the car. Now you're at the back of the car and it's taking you forever. But I'm the lazy one. This is why I went off today. You ain't got to ask me to do shit. It was like, I never asked you to do anything. That's fine. Because you ain't never had to ask me to do shit. That's why you married me. Because you never had to. You never had to. Since day one, I just start being a wife. Since day one. So, it's just irritating. And now we getting into it. And now I'm like, if I had the car was motherfucking fixed, I would have been like, you know what? I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed out. I'm taking the car. I'm going to my house. I'll be big. I need to go over there and fix up some stuff. And I got this stuff to do in the morning. I'm going to go to class and I'll be back later after that. But I couldn't do that. And now I'm in the bedroom trying to figure out, okay, now I still got this other stuff to do because they want to see the house for my family. But it's not fixed up. It's not, everything is still in, some of the stuff is still in boxes. Some of the stuff is not. It's just, I guess that is my fault. I do take accountability for that and my slacking in that. But it's always been the car. And he could have just dropped me off over there and came back and got me. He would have did that. Even if it was like every other day. He would have did that. But I didn't want to do that. Like, and then I just, I have to have, it's just a lot. I have to go over there ready. I have to have bleach, gloves, garbage bags. Like, Then when I want to eat something, what I got to do? I got to just get DoorDash. Ain't no mice or no rats over there, girl. I mean, yeah, eventually. Of course. I got this little situation coming up, and I want to make sure that when it's time, I present them that everything in the house is set up for them. Because then, like, eventually, I don't know what everybody else's situation. Like, I'm just learning the government. And I know what, like, CPS and stuff like that is from my research and what people have told me. And, when I've been asking questions. Like, if somebody going through a CPS situation and they're getting visits and stuff to see our children and stuff like that, or they're getting supervised visits, or they're getting unsupervised visits, eventually, if it's supervised, it goes to unsupervised, eventually. So you got to have like a place where, everything can be set up. And of course, I just want to prepare that for them. I feel like that's what it was given to me for. Their stuff is my family stuff is there. I get to, spend time. So I just want to get everything together. I know. I just feel like everything's been on the back burner. And I haven't been taking it no type of... Well, I have, but I feel like with this pregnancy, I haven't been having the energy. I've been fatigued, sick, all of that. Yeah, he is a Gemini. They can. But that doesn't negate the fact that I still have a responsibility to my own house. Like, if you get married to somebody and you have your house, and he have his house, and y'all trying to figure it out, you can't just walk away. Like, at some point, you spend a lot of time over his house, stuff like that. But I still have a house. I still have clothes. Still have TVs, beds, wash machine, dryer. I still have a whole fucking house, furniture. I still have my own shit. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I bring them over here. Somebody won't take my fucking TVs, but it's still mine. And it's gonna be at my house. But they have to be mounted. And I'm about to just have them sitting out. Because I told y'all when I went over to check on it, they stole my fucking... Remember that punching bag I had, y'all? The blue one that I used to punch and kick. They stole it. It was in the backyard. This is not even about him. This is not even about him. This is about me. Because I have stuff that I have to take care of. Nobody is listening to me. You just in the motherfucking comments and you just running your mouth and you're not listening while I'm venting. I am still me. Okay? I'm still Muriel. Okay? God damn. I still had things that came out of my body that did not include him. Okay? And I'm from Detroit. And I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to minimize that shit. Because that's how I learn street smarts. Okay? I still have to take care of me. I'm not no easygoing little ass girl. I'm a grown ass woman at the end of the day. And I have a responsibility outside of this fucking marriage, outside of this puppy, outside of this house, outside of this pregnancy, outside of this reset, outside of all of this. In this household, this can be worked out between me and my husband. Outside of that shit, I still got a whole nother situation that I have to deal with my damn self, is what I'm talking about. Now, he can assist, but I still have shit that I have to make sure that I can't depend on him, even if he's willing to assist or not. It's up to me. It's still on me. That's what the fuck I'm saying, and y'all missing it. I have to focus on shit that I have to do. And anything that anybody else doing is extra. But I can't depend on the extra. I gotta make sure that I have the foundation for the extra to be extra. That's what the fuck I'm saying. And I'm venting about that. Because I'm like, now all of this stuff is coming ahead. And you know what I'm saying? I have a family. I know I haven't had no family. It's just been me and him. I haven't had no friends, no family, no nothing. Now, in this bubble, it's all cute. But I have something that's going on outside of this motherfucking bubble. It's what I'm talking about. And I can't let this bubble distract me from what I got going on. And this situation just made me realize that shit. Because we can go back to kissing and being kumbaya, but that does not negate the fact that I need a GED, that I want to buy my own motherfucking house, have my own business in my own name, my own LLC, my own shit. I got to make sure that I have shit for my own savvy. Because I can't depend on this situation that he's potentially about to have, most high willing, with his baby, that's going to make sure that that may and may not be solidified for the other 7. It's not, I mean, it sounds good, but I can't depend on that shit. I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't raised to depend on nobody. I was raised to do it my damn self. And I was smart enough to use resources to get it done and have other situations to help me with the situations. But at the end of the day, it was up to me. It was up to me to go call those places, go look them up, call this number, see if I can get help from this church, call this number, see if I can help to get from this star, call this to get that help. It was still up to me to do it. It was nobody's responsibility but mine. No, you're going to listen to me motherfucking talk. Because just a minute ago, you ain't giddy. So I'm going to make sure it's stamped and engraved and carved into your forehead. So that's what's going on. And y'all people just think marriage is beautiful. Marriage is a wonderful thing. And I said that before I got married. It's beautiful. It's all perfect and dandelions and all that other shit. But then when you do a reset and you start talking about what do you want, I'm going to therapy. She keep asking me, what do I want? What do you want? What the hell do you want? Angelic, what do you want? I'm at therapy right now. Angelic. Huh? What are you thinking about right now? Don't know. There's a lot going on. Close your eyes. Tell me what you see. Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. I feel like it's too much shit going on at one time. And before this shit that went on at one time, the too much, it was already too much shit going on at one time. Before all of this shit that's going on at one time. So now I'm in just a whole bunch of shit that's going on at one time. But now it's double. I feel like I'm in the mother. I feel like I just got 2 separate lives going on right at one time. That's what it is. I just got a motherfucking epiphany. I got 2 separate lives going on at one time. For real. But no, girl, because another baby another baby and the puppy fits in this over here. Okay? But this over here, that's why I got rid of that dog, because it didn't fit over there. But then when I wake up and I figured it out, I'm still like gotta deal, like split myself. I don't know what the fuck. Can somebody help me figure it out? I feel like I have like the marriage, the dog, this over here. No family members, just his family members. Just like I just have a new identity. But then over here is everything that I had before. And the mole is spiritual. The mole is what was left from the flood. That's what the Most High saying. Just that situation that I had just sitting over here, I left it. That storm. I left that storm just sitting there. And now I go back to it. And what brings mold, moisture. So it's like now I gotta go back, turn those keys to that door and walk in with all the stuff and bags that survived and stuff I gotta throw away from the mold and the stuff that when the storm come, what's left? You're gonna see boxes, stuff on the floor. Oh shit! You might see some baby panties over there sitting. One shoe, can't find the other shoe. Picture sitting over there on the side. And I gotta look back at my other life that I had before this. No damn car. No credit. Not even no motherfucking Wi-Fi. I can't even leave myself with Wi-Fi. I supposed to left the Wi-Fi and the cameras on before I left. Y'all remember that? I can't even go back to Wi-Fi. But you know what? I gotta do this. Me. That's what my husband said too. It was just so you know. And my husband, he be saying shit like that because he don't be wanting to motherfucking do it. I know him. He lazy. He's talking about something. I'm not. He not lazy. Oh yeah, nigga, you are lazy. You're not used to no hood shit. Like I told him, you're not used to no real hard in the mud type of living. You're not. You're not used to this shit. That's why your fingernails and your toes look like that. I don't see no struggles on your motherfucking feet or your hands. You're not used to this type of living. You don't know where the fuck I come from. Shit. Think of my son. Sometimes the Most High will put you, some things I can't do. Some things you gotta do. I can only do so much, and you gotta do the rest. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean? What happens to lean on me when you're not strong? Cause I need a hand. I cannot carry on. Trust it won't be long till you need somebody to lean on. You just call on the brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. What the hell happened to that? Shit. I thought we was supposed to ride this out till the wheels fall off. So about something you got a machete and shit gonna be snapping off zombie heads. I'm gonna have the arrow. You gonna have the motherfucking machete. Well, this shit is spiritual. Wake up. This is the Most High telling you right now. We in the last motherfucking days. Your wife need help. Man down. Man the fuck down. This is the time to prove your love. We ain't gotta wait till the motherfucking zombie eclipse. We ain't gotta wait till we ain't got no food. This is the Most High telling me right now what type of nigga you is. But when I point out shit like that to him, he be like, no, you know, maybe it's the Most High want you, you know what I'm saying, to you know, be strong. You a strong, independent one. I don't want to hear that strong, independent shit. That's what he said before he left. You are a strong, independent woman. I don't want you to be lazy. Don't be trying to uplift me to be strong. You still gotta do your manly duties. And you know what that is? You marry someone with some shit going on. Let's wake our ass up, okay? Man down, man down. Did you forget? Just because I made you feel, I know it made you feel like we had this shit going on. I give you your baby, we get our little puppy. I'ma clean and wash the motherfucking drawers. But I got my own personal shit going on, and this is where you supposed to be a husband. This is where you need to do what you need to motherfucking do to prove yourself. See, they don't want you to point out that shit, do they? So used to the woman being submissive and cooing you and shit. Talking about something, I'm gonna help you build the kingdom. We had it all planned out, all the shit I was gonna do. From the beginning to end, from month to month, starting YouTube, we gonna have the baby on live, me pushing the swing. You got the motherfucking handkerchief over my head and shit. We was gonna just come up, right? But this is the situation that I need for you to do. We got the motherfucking boxes, mold, pictures to put up, and pennies to fold. Because you married somebody with a family already. I know I made you feel like it was just me and you. Us and the kids against the world. But I told him we was going to be winding down to this other situation that I got going on before I met you. And you keep solidifying me saying, okay, baby, yeah, when it's that time, we ain't got to worry about it. Whatever the Most High wills, I'm just supporting you. You know what I'm saying? But the time is now. We ain't gotta wait. You ain't gotta wait till I turn over and say, baby, get the bug out bad. The horns is going. The signal is going. Get the machete. Get the motherfucking cans and bottles of water. This is the motherfucking time where you need to act out. Show out. Right now. Right now. Because I got my family. My family coming back. The fuck? Shit. They was never not supposed to be. They wasn't excluded from this fairy tale. Just so he know. And I need him to help me. Shit. I gotta use the bathroom. So I don't care. I'm gonna have to focus on me. I got too much shit going on. I got the motherfucking GED. I got school. I got classes. All this shit was in the plans. I totally forgot that I'm the one that's supposed to be doing this work. And I just feel like he's just gonna be over here chilling. No. I don't think that it's fucking fair. But this is what the men do. It's okay. It's okay for us to be submissive. But then, I don't know what type of fairy tale he living in. I ain't gotta watch shit. My vagina hit some water before I wipe, boo. So ain't no pee on nothing. No, because I just feel like what I've been telling him, and maybe in his mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be this superwoman, and we just gonna have all this money and all this other stuff with our two incomes when I start back working and going to school, and this life of this business and all this other stuff. All of that is fine. All of that is perfectly fine. That's what you're supposed to build when you get into a marriage. But when it comes to, what about me though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what about me? I feel like it's no different than Tasha K. Her husband stuck through her the whole motherfucking way through the Cardi B exploitation. So I don't give a fuck if I'm facing penitentiary chances. You supposed to be there right by my side. I don't care if I bought a house on the market and an investment and it went and crashed. I don't care if I invested $5,000 in stocks and bonds. I don't care what decision that I make. You supposed to be there with me as through sickness and health. Richard and Poe. That's how it's supposed to be. And I know you want to bamboozle because you knew I had a hell of a lot of shit going on before we met. And just because I made sure that I gave you what you desired, which was a wife, and I did with everything I supposed to have did because I wanted to have that life, that start over, that reset, and all of that. We can't minimize or erase the fact that I still got this stuff that I have to deal with. Like, I still have a family. This ain't no this is a pre-used uterus. The fuck? It ain't funny. Where's the bottle at? And you knew that before you married me, so I'm about to call him. I feel like I'm frustrated. I have so much shit going on. He knows exactly what's going on. I just feel like if your wife is going through stuff, I don't give a fuck if your wife got to put on a goddamn foot monitor. She got cases. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on right now for me. Okay? It's a lot of stuff going on for me right now. And I feel like he never did negate the fact that he wasn't going to help me. It was just the fact that the energy that I felt of me not wanting to ask him. And this is the simple fact when I start doing it now, babe, middle of the night, I'm hungry. Can you fix me something to eat? You ain't got to go to work the next day. You was already up. It wasn't like you was asleep. Let me start. I never asked you for shit. And now I'm asking you to give me water. Pass me a fork. Can you pass me this? Now, I want to see how you respond. And he been doing it. But today, I just feel like he ain't want to do it. And then he said some smart, slick shit about his sister wife. I feel like that was the damn cherries on top of the ice cream. You know how you got the ice cream, it's all good. You know, you got the flavor you want. The cherries and the sprinkles, that's just some, you even got sprinkles on that shit. When you put the cherry on there, sometimes that motherfucker ice cream tipped the fuck over. I feel like just him adding on the sister wife was the cherry on top. And he gonna tell me, I didn't say I wanted a sister wife. I said, maybe you should go find one. So they can help ask you, so you can be asking them for some water. What type of slick shit is that to say? You was the one that was walking around childrenless. I'm doing you a motherfucking favor. And I'm the one that said that I'll be sick 9 every day. The whole 9 months. Like, what the fuck? See how disrespectful that was? That's how disrespectful he was to me. And he told me that he was gonna apologize. Yeah, a baby is a favor. And that's what these men don't understand. A woman carrying your seed is something that you couldn't, that last bitch didn't want to do for you. Told you no to your face when you backed her. And cheated on you over and over again. Yeah, it is a gift. And no, I'm not motherfucking Polly. And he claimed that he ain't either. So I don't even know why would he try to throw some slick, disrespectful shit like that in my face. Why I'm carrying his baby. And he care about me smoking. You shouldn't give a fuck. Because you don't want to help the person out that's saying, you think I said, I wish, I would pray that the Most High put on everything that I fucking feel while carrying this baby. I hope and pray he can put it on your motherfucking ass. You can feel it every fucking day like I feel it. Every time I feel it. Then you will see is I'm acting or not. How the fuck is I'm acting and I'm sitting over here waking up to a flat stomach to looking like I'm 5-6 months before the end of the day? How can the fuck can I fake that? You don't think I fucking feel that shit? You don't think that shit mess with my nerves? I gotta chew on gum on some mint. You don't think that's affecting me? These men don't feel nothing. And the first thing he gonna tell me, he want me not to be lazy. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just waiting for you to do your half. This is why I'm pissed off. If you had the car up and running, I won't even be here. I'll be at my other house fixing what I'm supposed to be fixing. If you had the car fixed, just disrespectful. Right, I cook every fucking day. Fold his clothes. He ain't gotta wash shit. I ain't had to fold nothing since I've been here. The fuck? I ain't seen you clean out the motherfucking bathroom but once since I've been here. And that's because I asked you. It ain't about one mishap. It's about all this shit that I have weighing down on me in my other life. And I don't have time to be dealing with this right now with him. I just really don't. I just really don't. This is the time he need to be supportive, at his best supportive. Because he looking for that same thing from me. And he ain't even got an eggs. That's my whole thing. He never had to wake up and ask me for no food. He always had it. Because ain't none one of them hoes that he was dealing with, none of them chicken box chicken head hoes ever got up at no 5 o'clock, not even once or twice or 3 times to fix him shit. Okay? Wasn't folding his clothes. Wasn't doing none of it. I feel like when you do too much for a man, they forget. Like, they forget their blemishes. You make them feel like they don't have no blemishes. Because you tell them all day and every day, you're a king, you're perfect, you're this, you're that, I'll be submissive, I do what you need me to do, I'll be this perfect wife, I'll do this, I'll do that. They forget. They motherfucking forget that they human. They forget that they have blemishes. They forget when they stick a shit in the toilet, it stink. They forget that they have to feed them damn selves and all of that. They forget that. Because you make them feel so much like a king. They get arrogant. This is our religion. But it's the simple fact, when I ask you for some fucking water and you want to mention a sister wife and call me lazy, I feel like that's like calling me a motherfucking nigga. I feel like that's like calling me a bitch. I feel like that's like calling me a slave. A big long titty slave. That I feel like that's like a white man calling me a nigga. I'm not dramatic. I supposed to feel like that. You know why? Because I done gave him everything without him asking. I supposed to feel like that. I supposed to. No, I don't go way too far. That's what I'm saying. At what moment do I nut the fuck up to make you understand that, like, what? It's certain shit you would never think I should say to you. That means it's some certain shit you should never say to me. Ever. Just like a woman should never be disrespectful and say some disrespectful shit out her mouth, neither should a man be disrespectful ever to say some shit out his mouth. They don't get no goddamn pass. Right. No fuck. Man. Like Tamar and her husband. And my husband not like that. My husband is very attractive. I'm not saying he's a horrible person, but he just arrogant sometimes. Like, you know how like his Vance, how he big and sloppy. You would think like, why when Tamar first started coming, like she always been out her sister, but when she started branching out for herself and making her songs back to back, and she was introducing everybody to her son and Vince and all that other stuff, I know y'all had to feel like, why is she with him? Like, Tamar couldn't choose. She was so in love with Vince. Girl, I know he had money, but they're not married no more. So I'm saying he got arrogant. He got arrogant as fuck. Tamar is beautiful as hell. Like, why is he with her? I mean, why is she with him? She really loved him. And I'm like, he just got arrogant. He cheated on her. I'm like, how his nasty fat ass? I was mad for her. Like, how he cheat on her? The audacity. No, Tamar lost her mind when she broke up with Vincent when they got divorced. Do y'all know that? Tamar lost her fucking mind when they got a divorce. She really loved him. Girl, everybody not about thinking about no money. You missing a point. It's just how these guys be arrogant. How? And she still had her own money. She still had mansions. Still. And if he cheated, she definitely get money. I'm debating on calling him. I just want to...